Hello everybody, welcome back again. My name is Extreme, and today, welcome back to a weird thing. Today I'm playing a game that my friend Charlie, who's been on this channel before, he actually suggested to me, so I actually got the game and never tried it. This will be the first time I'm trying it, so yeah, I know that there should be a Let's Play Fez, but as soon as he told me about this, I just had to get it up on here. Onto the channel, you know, just do my little like little thingy. So I don't know too much about it. The only thing I do know, it's a bit like a Japanese dating sim thing that they do out there. That's all I know about it, and so yeah, I'm kind of jumping in a bit blind here. So I don't know what to expect. So let's jump in. Right. So. And also another thing I do know about the game is that apparently it will take forever. It is meant to be a really long game, so it should be fun, I guess. So, a light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The dubious trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kinding. I breathe into my cubed hands and rub them together, furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note slipped between pages of my maths book while I wasn't looking. As far as clichés go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit more iterative. I'm upon the meeting of this note. The snow gradually thickens, the snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are only the signs of time passing in this arrogant world. Their slow descendant upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me. Interrupting the quiet mood is someone approaching me from behind. Hi, Isho, you came? The irritating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than a eavesdrop to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, the voice my heart begins to race. So I'm guessing that person there is me. Incano. I got a note telling me to wait here. Is it yours? I'm sorry if I don't pronounce any of this right, because it's Japanese. I don't know how to pronounce their words. Well, names, I know a few, but that's different. I don't know. Anyway, damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that's what's the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked the friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, dubious smile that makes me so tense. I couldn't move a single muscle, even if I tried. Oh, what the hell's going on? Oh, my heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. It's a bit weird, but okay. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stares up, the branches, the carrier noise is music music to my ears. I flinch it, that name, Earwinto, flinches over so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as it supports by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long hair, her long, dark hair around her finger. All the while, the agile beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know if you go out with me. I stand there, motionless, save for a pounding heart. I want to say something in my reply, but my vocal cords feel like they have been stretched beyond the breaking point. Isn't? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Ishna? My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Is he like suffocating or something? Ishna! The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of the bare branches, the dusk winter sky, Ishina run towards me. All these fade to black. The last thing I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Ishina screaming for help and the innocent clatter of the branches above. Oh, okay. So I just suddenly collapsed. Well, that happened. It's a bit dark, isn't it, for an opening? But I doubt I'm dead since that is meant to be me. So just as this is happening, I am going to post a little link in the description. It is actually a free game to play, so you guys can go and download it and play it. It's made by 2 or 4 Leaf Studios, I think. Yeah, it's quite cool in a way. It's quite cool. So these are the people that made it. So it's quite cool. I'm actually looking forward for this because it sounds awesome, and I can't wait for it. So let's see what we get. So that's all we can hope for, I guess, is what we get. So I know I should be doing a Let's Play Fez today, but hey, I work to it. Let's play this. Because, well, let's read this, really. It's just not much of a game. It's a dating sim, but hey. Here's some more reading. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Oh, so I had a heart attack. Right. Do I have like a problem with me or something? Is that the point of this? In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arthemia. I think that's what it is. A strange word. A foreign, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. So I do actually have a problem. Okay. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. It is really a miracle. I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more than appreciate my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. Yeah, I don't know why people do that to cheer you up. It's like, yay, I could have died earlier, woo, thanks, I've already wanted to know that. It's kind of, I don't know, I've never been in a situation, thank God. I know some people have, but anyway, it's continuing the game. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They apparently had two Ermonage a piece. Oh, I don't know. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our home in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. Then I was first admitted. It felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled and all the get well soon began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Escher was the least to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited. Anyway, we didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. Also, it's nothing. It's not really a place I like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head psychologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'll be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but he told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeons had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time. Think of it as some kind of omen. I still ask the head psychologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, as though it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was my life. That was that was what my life was like. The days became intriguingly harder to distinguish from another, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt the same, blurred into some kind of gooey mess. I was trapped inside. Instead of moving within, a week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I pause in a realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my subconscious. Oh god, there's so much reading. God damn it. Though the barrier of inertia had set up for myself, the pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a small smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he is trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's only a few days since I've lost them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up to be some kind of special occasion. It's not a party. There is this ritual the head psychologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers and setting them aside, as if it was to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Well, then he occasionally sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks at me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Ishino. How are you doing today? I didn't answer him, but I smiled a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precisions, you should be fine. We have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expectations turns wooden as he reads it quickly. No expression, sorry. So many! I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Well, anyway guys, I'd like to end today's video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story of sorts, this thing. It's kind of cool at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say about it, so I'm just going to save it right here. So, save. Okay. So anyway guys, hope you've all enjoyed today's video. Sorry that there won't be no Let's Play Fairs. I might actually do this for the week, just because I want to do it, and the Fairs is just... yeah, I don't know. But either way guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. And join me tomorrow where I think I'll do another one of these. Not the Fairs, I might just leave Fairs for another time. Just tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you want to see another one of these, or do you want to see Fairs finish up first? But either way, I'll be doing both of them. So, yeah. Just tell me what you guys think, and that's what I will be doing. So, until next time, everybody, hope you've all enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all tomorrow for tomorrow's next two videos. Until then, everybody,